is FARHANA from 4B, and today we are at the Kalico Coffee as the case study of my assignment. Let's go. This cafe is owned by an engineer who loves to bake and an interior designer who's also a barista. They turned this bungalow house into a cafe.
We rent this place.
Okay.
So the owner has many properties, and this is one of his.
The next question is the background of the building. How did you get inspired to turn this house into a cafe?
We were on a budget, so we wanted a house instead of a shop, so we get more space, but we need lower rent, so we need to find a place that's a bit run down, so we can fix it up and get the rent cheaper.
So when did you guys started the refurbishment? Who did the whole refurbishment, like the design of the cafe?
I wouldn't say there's much design to this, but we basically fix it up. Again, like if you refer to the before pictures, you can see it was very run down, and then we basically just knocked down a few walls and try to maintain the whole design. We didn't do any structural things, basically. And there's all the original windows, they were covered, so we just opened it back up. Yeah. And what else? And we did this skylight here because it was too dark. This little opening here.
But do you know like how old is this house? No.
From the design it looks like 50s. Not 40s, not 60s. Probably 50s, late. And before we rent this place, it was a shop. It was somebody converted into a shop that sells motorbikes. You can see this window, this big window is not original. He changed that, so it looks like a shop.
So you guys kept the window.
And a lot of the windows were actually covered up. These vents, they're all covered with plasterboards from the previous tenant because they wanted to make it darker.
Window, 3 windows in front here is all covered. Yeah, you see the pictures, it's all dark.
Before we rented the house, it was abandoned for 2 years, I think. And then all the Subaru people came in and stole all the wires. So it was empty, right? There was no wires. We reinstalled all the wires.
All wires, all like water, everything's
plumbing,
because you know it's like a man cave or something. You can see the picture. It's like really dark.
So the refurbishment process is like a year.
A few months. It's only a few months.
The process of the refurbishment took around 4 months, where they started on the December of 2020 and finished on April of 2021. During the refurbishment process, they first removed all the old wallpapers and the wall partitions to create an open space for the cafe. Besides that, they also restored the original windows that were previously covered by previous tenants in order to allow more ventilation and lightings to get into the cafe. The high ceilings were lowered down to 2 feet to have a better saving on ventilation such as air conditioning. And as for the exterior part of the cafe, they did not change anything and decided to keep the original state of the house to have a unique exterior of a cafe in order to have a cozy and a homey feeling of an old house. The design of the cafe that was changed were the wall partition between the rooms, where they demolished the wall to install ventilation blocks to allow fresh air throughout the cafe, and it can also help to improve the air circulation. The area that used to be a toilet has been knocked down, has now become a small hallway that connects the main area of the cafe to a private dining area. And that is all from me, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.